Hey, this is Krazyduck, and tonight on Jammin TV with KD, we're bringing you Fred Chandler right after this. Hey, welcome back to Jammin TV with KD. Right after this show, y'all tune in to Tan Talk Radio on AM 1340, 1350, and 1400. And we're going to be bringing Fred Chandler to you live. And you can call in at 727-441-3000, or you can go to www.tantalk1340.com and watch us there in the studio as we bring Fred Chandler to you live. But right now, we're bringing him to you right here in Jammin TV with KD. How you doing, Fred?
Good, my friend.
So, tell me about every day, a little bit about yourself, man.
You know, I've been a musician since the dawn of time, and
Oh man, how was Abraham? You know?
I just remember the comets raining on the earth. That's a
Oh, the comets raining on the earth. There's dinosaurs too, right?
yeah, of course.
Hey, I was back in that.
We all
day,
had pets, right?
Hey, we had to have pets, right, man? So tell me, Fred, what is it like to be Fred Chandler in a day?
Very busy schedule, 24/7, all over the state with everybody you know, and it's been good. It's been very fruitful here the last 12 years that I've lived in Florida in the Tampa Bay area.
Well, you sat there and doing this epic acoustic by yourself.
Yeah, I wanted to strip it down to just the singing and the song, and playing really good, solid guitar and singing really good, solid songs.
Well, I want to tell you, man, I've seen you a lot of great shows and do a lot of great things, and you play so many different instruments. How many instruments do you really play?
I think we've got basically about 25, 30 in stock right now.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
man.
that's about what I have. If I own it, I can play it. That's the bottom line.
Well, I've been at your house. You got them hanging on your walls everywhere, don't you?
Yep.
And I tell you, every instrument I've ever heard you play, the night I heard you play the banjo, man, I love the banjo.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, that's
It's
one
an
of my
amazing instrument.
I love that instrument. Anytime a banjo, bring that to the party, and I'm having the best party of
There
my
you go.
life. And everything. This lovely lady beside you, this is Patty.
Yes, my wife and my business manager.
Awesome, man. So what all does she do for you?
She books the band that we are starting, 4X.
Okay.
And that's an amazing band with Alvaro and Jennifer Torres and a gentleman named Core who sings and plays drums.
Awesome.
And that's coming along great. We've already got a bunch of gigs for that. So, yeah, the 4X is, it's great. We're doing a lot of classic rock, a little off center, so that it's got a lot of surprises in there. Everybody switches instruments in that band as well.
Oh,
so
wow.
there's constantly a different conglomeration of instruments going on. I play a lot more keyboard, so there's 2 keyboards in the band.
Seeing
Everybody
guys
sings.
change like I've seen you and other bands do, man, has just been amazing how y'all can switch different songs, different instruments, and do different changes, and it gives a great show. I mean,
Yes,
it
it
shows all the talent and the amazing talent that you have when you do that in the band.
I like doing groups of people, ensembles that do that, much more than us just standing there playing one instrument and looking at our feet through the whole show. I like action. People are a lot more attentive when things are going on. It's a lot more visual as well as audio. You know, you hear this wonderful soundtrack that constantly shifts too.
And y'all 4X is going to come on the show in the future here. And
Yes,
I'm pretty
next month.
Next month. I'm looking forward to that for real and everything. Patty, being the manager of this band, do you ever find it hard to manage?
The people in the band are not hard to manage at all. They're great people. They work from the heart. They sing from the heart. They play different instruments amazingly. Booking the band is not hard at all. People believe in the people that are in the band.
All right.
So.
It's been the easiest band I've ever been in to sell immediately. We haven't even played out yet, and we're already, you know, our calendar's filling up.
Well, hey, man, you know, look at the talent that's in there.
Yeah.
You know, y'all got some, 4 amazing
But
talent.
it's going to deliver. The band's going to deliver the expectation for it, too, so that's good.
So what is some of the biggest gigs or big gigs y'all got coming up?
For Fred Chandler at the acoustic events, We
Right.
have an all original at Screwy Louie Porpoise Pub.
That's on 518.
Yes, it is.
Oh, 518, you know, get out there and see Fred the
The
acoustic.
material that I'm going to do today will be what I also play at that gig, the Screwy Lewis.
Okay, and you also got on 522, y'all doing some Cafe Orlando.
Yes.
Yeah, in Safety Harbor, which is one of my favorite towns in Florida, hands down. Beautiful place. Have many, many friends there. A lot of music and a lot of creativity in that town, and that's why it's going to be a lot of fun to do that.
Well,
I'm really looking forward to it.
Maybe I can get out there and come see that one too
Yeah,
myself.
you'll love the town. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's really set up nice. Everybody seems to be doing something, and they have their niche, and they're doing it, which is awesome to see.
How did y'all come up with the band name 4X?
I wanted to do something so minimalistic you couldn't believe it. So it's only two, just 4 and X.
Man, that's awesome. It's kind of short, sweet, and I think it'll look really good on
Yeah,
logos.
the drummer Core and I actually kind of came up with that, and then Alvaro and Jenny, who are great graphic artists, did all the rest of it. That we took it from there, and they've already done a whole bunch of things with the logo and everything. That's very cool.
Well, back to you, Fred. Do you write all your music?
Yeah, I also like to co-write too, but I do write a lot. I like to write a lot.
When you're writing your music, being able to have so many different instruments and talent for that instrument, do you ever, like, I wonder if this would be better with a, acoustic, or would this be better with electric guitar, or would
absolutely.
it be a violin, or what?
Yeah. It all comes into play. We've already got 3 or 4 things on the plate to start writing because we're a new band, so we're all going to start writing. And a matter of fact, you gave us the catalyst to start wanting to write because when we're on the show, we have to do original material, and that's fine with me. So I've got about 3 or 4 things already that I'm going to bring in and have everybody write on.
Well,
and one's with the banjo, which is,
a lot of bands gave me, some compliments as far as, since I've started my show, they went from covers to starting to try to learn to write originals.
Oh, see, so there you go. Yeah, it's a good catalyst.
And
it really is.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah, you should be.
Because one of the reasons I really love doing what I'm doing is because you guys. I love meeting the people. I love meeting the bands.
Yeah.
I love being able to see them just blossom and their
I've
music.
seen you on a couple of shows already, and you're great with people. You really are. And that's awesome to see.
God must have blessed me with a talent that I didn't even know I had until I found it, And I still wonder what it is, you know. A lot of people, afraid that I'm going to let this go to my head, and I'm really not.
No.
I think the more I get this, the humbler
I
I'll
see you
become.
out all the time. You and I hang out all the time, so I don't see that in you. So
That band we saw at the Whiskey Willies, or
loved them. Gypsy Rain.
they were awesome.
With
I
our
want to bring them
singer.
on.
I've worked with Lisa Hayne before, and she's a powerhouse. And the band was, I thought, spot on. I thought Chip Wedge played his guitar gig perfect.
And I love the way you got up there and just jammed with them, And
that was a surprise. God, I think he wanted me to just play the whole night for him.
He probably did.
You're kind of doing all right without me.
with that kind of talent you got, man, everybody probably wanted
But
Fred
they
Chandler
were
there.
great too. I mean, I was really impressed. Chris and Jimmy Lee, and they were excellent.
Have you ever played with any big names?
As far as like shows where we warmed up for people, Willie Nelson, George Thorogood, Bloister Colt, Foreigner. There's some other ones in there. I can't. Blake Shelton.
What was it like to open up for the very first big national band you ever opened up for?
Excellent.
Who was the band that you opened up for?
I have to say Foreigner.
Yeah, Foreigner.
Yeah, Foreigner with Jason Bonham on drums. He had just come from doing that whole Wembley thing with Led Zeppelin, so that was kind of interesting.
Oh, man, I love Journey.
I didn't even know he was playing the gig. I walked in and I said, man, that guy looks familiar. They were great.
And you got to
phenomenal.
open up for them guys,
that gig
man.
was with
Wow.
Stormbringer, too, who's also another fantastic
Stormbringer. Them
Love
guys are still around 20 years later.
Oh, they're excellent.
Been around when the old Rocket Club used to be here.
Yeah.
And, I still talk about the Rocket Club a lot because that club there alone by myself, inspired a lot of what I've tried.
Unfortunately, I missed that, but everybody I know that was from that era talks about that club, too. You're not the only one.
It was huge.
Yeah.
It had a big, beautiful stage. It was like a concert in a building, and the way they had managed it and the way they did it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And it brought so many people from all around.
Right.
Tampa was the heavy metal capital, man, and people, and when I left 20 years, 23 years ago and come, and what's happened, I'm like, wow, man, what happened to my city, And now I'm trying to, I'm not going to change it by myself, and it takes everybody to work together to do that. But I'm trying to give the effort in the bands that procedure to be able to get their music out there finally. Internet radio, we'll do it all, whatever we can do for you guys. So what's one of the songs you're going to do for us today? What was this one about?
Well, let's see. I've got two main ones. The first one is kind of an Yngwie Malmsteen meets Enrique Iglesias kind of number, where the guitar's pretty amazing in it, but the vocals are too, and it's more of an, I call it Love's Overture, because it has an overture and it has all these different parts, but it's shrunk down to about 3 minutes and 20 seconds. It's not all that long, but it's just the way it comes together. There's a lot of music, and it's one of those songs that once you start playing it, you got to knuckle into it until it's done.
And if anybody can get it done, you definitely can.
It's a very, very committed number.
And what's the name of the
second one, because I know that you're a country fan, I wrote this song a while back. I'm going to say it's about, I guess at this point, it's probably about 7, 8 years old. But I had recorded it with a friend of mine, and it was so cool to record it and everything. So it's called Last Heartbreak. I wanted to have a classic Ray Price kind of number, but a little more involved. It's a lot more involved, and the way the guitar is played, it really barks up the voice a lot more too. So you really have to be able to sing it.
Hey, this is Fred Chandler right here on Jammin TV with KD, The Last Heartbreak.
A little country opus called Last Heartbreak. I felt like a real man with a real love, fierce as a mountain lion, and gentle as morning dew. Well, my blue eyes shine in the sea crystal morn. There's nothing I wouldn't do. I was living the dream with you. It all went away. Left. I heard a door slam. Seemed like a million miles away. You'll be the last heartbreak I'll ever know. That's to hear the words I love you when I let my pen show. Like a man, I learned my lessons well. Now as far as I can tell, everything will be alright. Stand in line, be the last heartbreak I'll ever know. Oh, the rumors fly, maybe I need to lift those pretty little blackbird wings. You are my only, but somehow I guess I know how it is. Just another revolution on an otherwise sunny day. Well, my heart laughed when you left. I heard the door slam. Seemed like a million miles away. You'll be the last heartbreak
Like a man, I learned my lessons well. I drink tequila from a wishing well, and everything will be alright. Stand in line. You'll be the last heartbreak. Stand in line. You'll be the last heartbreak. Stand in line. You'll be the last heartbreak I'll ever know. Ooh.
Hey, welcome back to Jammin TV with KD. That was Fred Chandler, and we got him right here in the studio for you. So, man, what inspired you to write that? Where'd you get the words?
Instead of it being a tearjerker, I wanted it to be an emancipation tune where you're over it and you know that you don't ever want to suffer another heartbreak. So you just learn how to deal with it, and you want to be stronger for the next relationship and not be mired in the sadness of an old relationship. You want to be free of that, grow wings, and depart from that whole thing.
Wow. Patty, being the wife of this lovely gentleman, what is it like to be in a day of your life with him?
It's lacking sleep often because I have a Monday through Friday job. I'm a manager in an environment that's office related. So to go to gigs at night, it's tiring, but it's also rewarding because I get to see his talent in so many different ways. Yeah. It warms my heart.
What's one little secret about him that you may have a pet peeve about?
He likes fried pickles. I don't like
I'm with you, brother. Oh my God, that wasn't a good one. I mean, I love my fried pickles, man.
Things, yeah, right.
Dip them in ranch dressing, yeah, boy. You've ever had fried pickles? You definitely got to try them out. So that's your
the
pet
best
peeve.
recipe ever.
It's a pet peeve, yes.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, man, and I want everybody out there in TV land to know this woman can cook. I love her cooking. It's exciting. Every time I've had anything of hers, it's been wonderful. You ought to open a restaurant.
Thank you.
You know, really. And you won't serve fried pickles?
Not
really?
pickles.
Come on.
No.
We'll have to cook those
That's
on
right,
the side.
right.
Won't we, man?
It's in the batter.
It's in the batter. So has she inspired you to write any songs?
Yeah, I wrote one for our wedding.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, man. I didn't get to hear it?
I have to relearn it myself at this point. I learned it.
Was
I
it
learned
the
then.
vows?
No, it was like basically the story of how we met.
Yeah.
And of course it was...
She walked in and I saw that lovely smile. I'm just kidding. And everything. So, Fred, man.
You heard that song. I can't believe you know that. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So, how can people find your music if they want to look you up?
What, you put us on Reverb Nation, right?
Right.
Right. So Reverb Nation.
Reverb
There we go.
Nation. So it'll be what?
I just
Reverb
found out
Nation
myself.
/ Fred Chandler, or
Yes.
no music or anything like that?
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
I've recorded a bunch of stuff over the years. I've probably done, God, a couple hundred songs at least, you know, in the recording studio. The disc I gave you is the newer stuff.
Okay.
And then I'm writing more stuff now, which is good, actually. I'm really psyched about it.
What about your merchandise? I see you got your
Yeah, so that
koozies
was
and
all
your
Patty's
hats right
idea.
here.
I would never think of something like that.
Yeah, Patty's awesome, man. She's a good manager.
It's
She's
for
got
the
your back.
fans.
I wanted to have the Fred Chandler wood chipper, but she said there'd be too many lawsuits involved. So.
Fred's from Bennington.
Okay.
Fred's from Bennington, Vermont. He has a lot of friends that have reconnected on Facebook with him. So their fan
Yeah, it's like this
appreciation.
whole other pocket of people that are like into what I'm doing down here. It's funny. I just met, matter of fact, last weekend I just met my friend Greg Perrott from first grade again.
Wow.
Yeah, I just met him out of the blue.
I used to see the world with rose-colored glasses, while away in tangerine dreams. Spend all my nights just searching for someone. I guess what I was searching for was you. Cause you're crystalline to me in a world that's black as coal. Cause you're crystalline to me. I can see so much clearer now. A million words change my heart. And in a blink of an eye, I can see forever. Your love now takes me to a special place. Let me swim in your oceans. Now in your oceans. Cause you're crystalline to me in a world that's black as coal. Cause you're crystalline to me. I can see so much clearer now. A million years and a burning bed. Two people burning with the same desire. Our two hearts can only beat as one. Let me swim in your oceans. Let me swim in your oceans. One indigo night it all changed. Crescent moon and shooting stars. Finding the answers just floating at the water's edge. Oh, 'cause you're crystalline to me in a world that's black as coal. 'Cause you're crystalline to me. I can see so much clearer now. 'Cause you're crystalline. 'Cause you're crystalline. 'Cause you're crystalline. 'Cause you're crystalline. Oh, 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 oh. Wow. Oh, 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 oh.
Did you come up with a Fred Chandler logo yet?
No, we have the 4X, but we're working on that, so that'll be the next.
Well, we'll be able to do
Actually,
a
I
lot.
got some great promo pictures here, so
hey, we
I
can-
appreciate that.
We can put them up. Whatever
It's
you
like
wanna
a
do, man.
nice photo studio. So,
Well, when
matter
the
of fact, a
4X
very
thing-
impressive studio.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. You know, so when we do the, people can come to Fred Chandler Facebook,
Yes.
Yeah, Epicoustic events.
Epicoustic Events. Check him out on Facebook. We definitely want y'all to build a fan base with him.
And with the acoustic thing, I can go anywhere from Yes and Queen in Kansas to Engelbert Humperdinck and Frank Sinatra with it and Merle Haggard. So it's kind of nice because you just have one instrument, so I can go anywhere my brain, the synopsises fall.
Yeah, but you could go. You could even by yourself. You can do many instruments if you wanted to.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you ever take?
I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to add in the banjo.
Awesome.
Violin is nice for a couple of tunes too. You can't just play it all night long because it just doesn't have any backing. But singing and playing the guitar is just such a classic, way to do a venue.
When you pick up an instrument, do you just feel it?
A little bit of that, and I have a system. I just learn all the notes, learn all the scales and all the chords, and get it over with.
Well, pretty much the C notes.
Yeah,
the
so I
C
just
scale, right?
I just go through the whole thing and I'll learn it technically within the first day, and by the end of the weekend, and of course every instrument you're playing, you're just going to apply it to a song anyway, so you'll find your parts. Right. So I might not be the world's greatest cello player, but I can come up with a really great part, and you think I was. So
well, that's one of the things that inspires me and amazes me how I've seen you, at your home and out on gigs and stuff, how you just, and your new band's going to be doing that. You know, and I'm looking so forward to having him.
I call that the superconductor.
The superconductor?
Yeah, where you're the person that's doing all this stuff. So either you compartmentalize yourself and you can't do it, or you just say, oh, I can do it, and just be the superconductor and just go through it and spark them all.
Well, besides music, do you have any hobbies or anything that's outside of music?
Oh, heck. Seems like I should know the answer to that. I like traveling. I like doing a lot of different things. I'm very visual. I have a lot of friends in other art forms that I'm also interested in. I like our dog. I like food a lot. I have a lot of great friends.
Well, what is the one thing that all your fans out there that would not know that you would like them to know? Like, what is Fred Chandler? I mean, what would you want your fans to know? Something special about you that one day maybe we can ask a question, you might win a prize.
You might not always understand what I'm doing, but at least I'm honest at it.
Amen.
You know,
Being honest.
you know how that is, yeah?
Yeah.
Because people go, oh, what are you doing? And I go, well, you know, it's just, to me, it seems easy enough.
Who's one of the greatest ones that what influenced you to be into music?
Oh, boy. In the early days, when I first started learning guitar, I was, you know, it was a different age. All my teachers were kind of like hippies back then. You know, they really were. You know, they all had open-toed shoes. And
I can't
they were
imagine
all
you with
braless
long
teaching
hair,
kids.
man,
Yeah,
you know, and the bandanas.
Oh, yeah, everybody.
And,
We all looked like a bad Billy Jack movie at that point. And they got me going. And in the early days, my mother's taste in music, like Charlie Pride and Ernest Tubb and Ray Price and, you know, Merle Haggard and things like that. I liked a lot of the country stuff. But then I went immediately, I was all of a sudden into like punk, Funkadelic and Parliament and Ohio Players. And then I kind of went from that to like Edgar Winter, Deep Purple, Queen, more like bands like that.
Wow.
And I'm always forever revolutionizing. It's just part of what I have to do because I can't be too stuck in too much, too long.
Well, what is, of all the time you've been playing, what is one of the better venues or the best place that you've ever played that you can remember that you would love to go back to more often?
Well, it used to be the Ice Palace.
Okay.
I used to do some stuff there outside, and I did a whole bunch of shows when I first moved here with a bunch of different bands playing violin and stuff, just kind of being side guys. Raymond James Stadium was another one when we did the Blake Shelton show. Mm-hmm. And let's see, Ruth Eckerd Hall is wonderful. As far as clubs, believe it or not, Ukulele Brands is just hands down the nicest people we work with and excellent. The people that go there are awesome. It's great because you can play from a 1-year-old child to somebody who's 100 years old. And they're all there. And they're all awesome. And everybody's very open-minded. It's a great party atmosphere, great food. And Brian and Denise treat you like you're already famous, you know. And they don't have to do that. They just do. And it's natural to them.
Well, I probably know the answer to this one, but what is your favorite food?
Favorite food?
All of Patty's cooking, right?
Steak, seafood, fried pickles, right?
Steak, seafood, fried. That's the answer.
Can you put fried pickles all over my lobster? Yeah.
I had to disagree. I don't know. That one doesn't sound.
I know. I just kind of turned my own stomach.
I was like, maybe I won't like pickles more. And everything. And stuff. So, Patty, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is anything Italian.
Anything Italian? Why are you Italian?
No. I just like lasagna, the meals.
Oh my God, lasagna is my
Yes.
favorite meal. I love lasagna. What about you, Fred?
Yeah.
Yeah. How you like your steaks?
Medium rare, medium.
That's me, man.
Yeah,
Medium
yeah.
rare. Yeah. What are you shaking your head for? What
Well done.
Well done?
Yes. Well done. Medium
really.
well, maybe.
Oh, man.
You're still putting a blowtorch to it at the table when when they bring it out. Yeah. Here you go.
There you go. Nah, but
Song called Love's Overture. muchos Spanish. Que tú me esta noche solamente en mucho. Te aprieto tu fuego en lo sensual del amor. Que tu novio toda la noche que lentamente y tu corazón de viola. By the light of day or the dead of night, I'll reach for you. And if a night could last forever, now the magic would be with you. God put the moon in the sky to reflect in your Spanish eyes. And I want you to take me tonight, only the way a woman can. Let me breathe your fire in a sensuous afterglow. Sing an aria to the night, sing softly, sing slowly to your viola. And I play to your viola.
So what about you, Fred? Where are you originally from?
Bennington, Vermont.
Vermont.
Yeah, which all of a sudden I have resurrected all my friendships from my childhood from. So it's awesome.
Well, hey,
It's
maybe
awesome.
we can all put together a big show up there.
And
in
my
Vermont. Go up
my
there.
hometown, like people say you can't go back to your hometown, I can. It's like perfectly a replica of when I grew up. There might be some store changes, the names, but they're still the same storefronts, the same beautiful downtown scenic Main Street area.
Wow. If I can get that put together, you want to go there?
Yeah,
Let's do that.
that would be cool.
I'll call up the mayor or somebody and see if I can get him on.
I think since I've left, they built a facility like that too, a concert facility. So that might be cool, man.
Yeah, man. I'll bring him back a
Sure.
hometown boy and
Yeah.
let the
And Vermont's a beautiful state. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's incredible.
I was a truck driver.
It's
for a
incredible.
while, and then
Can
I
you do
traveled.
that when it's not snowing?
Yeah.
Can you do that when
Yeah.
it's not snowing for
Yeah.
the Florida girl?
Oh yeah, I'll definitely make sure we try it.
Fix
Yeah,
that.
to talk to her because we're working on a lot of projects too along Route 66 because I'm part of the project Route 66.
Oh, cool.
And we
Well,
do
that makes sense.
Yeah, we're trying to bring more recognition back to it, and doing concerts and shows down through there. And shout out to all my friends in Lincoln, Illinois. You know, we're hopefully be coming to y'all very soon.
Cool.
Yeah, but we're going to try to put some things together. We got, you know, a nice little tour we're putting together, going out to California and back. So when you go and travel, you want to travel with us?
Maybe for a little bit of it, sure.
Yeah. You have other
I don't know if I could do the whole road.
You have a regular job?
Yeah.
What do you do besides music?
I do carpet cleaning and stuff, so.
Hey, that's a good job.
Yeah,
man.
it's kind of a part-time thing. Everything I do is part-time, so I don't have to have any one thing.
Yeah, hey, as long as it can cover the bills, it cares,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know, and the lovely lady there, you know, she's got her job, and it's got to be rough on y'all.
Yeah, she's got the full-time job.
Yeah, but, you know, both of y'all working and doing your music and staying up late at night, man. It's like me today. You know, I've been like, hey, I'm starting to feel better, you know, have to start it all off. But, you know, you have any kids?
No.
No?
No.
You, Patty?
No, we have a puppy.
You have
That's
a puppy?
Yes.
Hey, they're easy to take care of.
Puppy and 3 banjos, that's enough.
Hey, 3 banjos. Can I play one?
Sure. That's why I got an extra one.
Okay, baby. Yeah, because I used to play bass before I had my hand cut off.
Oh, okay.
And had my arm get all messed up. And I miss it, man, but I don't feel anything with my hand. And
Right, that's...
It's really hard to feel.
Yeah, my hands do that. My hands will go numb sometimes. I look down, it's like my hands are 4 miles away from my body. But, you know, I'll just kind of will them back and...
I actually dropped my bass and broke it, you know, because I didn't even realize I dropped it. I was sitting there trying to learn to play, and I had my, you know, fingers, I was trying to learn it, and all of a sudden it wasn't there no more. And the head of my bass went flying this way, and I'm like, what? You know, and it just hit the floor, broke.
Makes sense, wow.
Yeah, I guess it must have been a cheap one, you know, and everything. So the second song that you have, tell me the name of that one.
Love's Overture.
Love's Overture.
And that's a very involved song. It's kind of rock, flamenco, romantic, all kind of mixed together.
And you're going to do, what, 4 songs for us today?
Yeah, I'm going to try another one called Crystalline, which I wrote for a couple that got married in the 90s in Saratoga Springs, New York. And that morning, I'd crushed my pinky at work between 3 18-inch cinder blocks. Ooh. Had to go to the emergency room, and I still had to write this song. So it's the only song I've ever written where I can use just 3 fingers.
Oh, wow.
Because I couldn't use my pinky.
Oh, man.
But it's kind of cool because of it. It made me do other things that I wouldn't have done otherwise. So.
Well, it's like when this hand was all locked up, I learned how to write with left-handed.
Yeah, yeah.
How to do everything left-handed, and now I can do both. Because I still keep practicing with my left.
Wow.
I like doing my left.
That's amazing.
You know?
Yeah, because I'm left-handed initially, but I do a lot of things right-handed because it's a right-handed world. So.
Well, this used to be my real strongest arm.
Right.
I used to do everything with it, but now when I had this guy,
That's amazing.
I started learning how to write left-handed, and you know, because I was in this whole cast, and they had to redo this arm and stuff for, God, it was about 8, 9 months. You know, they had to keep redoing everything.
Dan.
Yeah, man, it's got a little crazy.
Yeah,
on
this
me.
took a little while. Actually, but believe it or not, the hardest instrument to play while this was not working was the banjo. That just, I couldn't do anything with it. And guitar, I could still do some stuff, and violin even, but there's a few instruments that were tougher.
Well, man, I tell you what, Fred, man, it's been wonderful having you two on the show today. And y'all want to do any shout-outs to say hello to anybody or thank everybody?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out to all my friends out here in Tampa, and if anybody else is checking this out from my hometown area and all that, all those people too.
All right.
Hi, Mom.
That's it? There's more?
Friends and family, yes.
They don't say anything to
Far and wide.
Family or friends or anything?
Well, the kids in 4X, Alvaro and Jenny and Core.
Hey, we're looking
The other
forward
3.
to them coming. I am looking so forward to them guys coming to the show, that's for sure. Well, I definitely want to say thank y'all, and looking forward to these songs that you're going to be playing here in a little bit for us, brother. And hey, get out on the 518, the Screwy Louie's. Come check out Fred.
Yeah.
Get out to
All
the
original set.
Cafe Orlando on 522. And, you know, y'all go look him up on Facebook, Fred Chandler. You know, this has been Jammin' TV with KD. And I'm telling you, man, y'all going to miss a show if you don't come out and see this. And check out the new 4X band. Look them up on Facebook, too. Is it just Facebook 4X?
Yes.
Facebook 4X. Check them out, too. And I'm telling you, man, I'm so honored you guys came out here.
Thank you.
And did this show with me. I'm looking forward to the next show with you. So stay tuned. Right after this, come and talk to Fred and Patty and all them on the radio show on 1340, 1350, or 1400, or at tantalk1340.com. And we'll see you right after this. All right.
All right, Southern Fried Mullet.
bringing in a nice little lady, Requin.
Hi.
How you doing, Requin?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right, baby girl. So, what school you go to?
I go to Zephyr Hills High School.
You go to Zephyr Hills High School?
Yeah, I just moved there about 7 months ago.
Yeah, so what is this about? You wrote your own music. You're what, 17?
17. I've been writing music pretty much since my freshman year for like 3 years now, so.
Yeah, and what inspired you to get into writing music?
I've always loved writing. I wrote a lot when I was little, but then when I got older, I really wanted to write lyrics. So I have like 3 notebooks full of lyrics at home.
Oh, wow, a future Taylor Swift here. Like.
I look up to her, so.
Yeah, do you
Yeah.
really?
Mm-hmm.
So what inspires you when you write your music?
A lot of things. Sometimes I have a muse, or other times I'll look at someone else's experiences, and I try to put myself in their shoes.
Oh, wow, that's awesome, man. So what instruments you know how to play?
I play guitar. I taught myself. I took lessons, but they couldn't really teach me things. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're great teachers. I think I just had to do it my way.
Yeah, that's usually how things go. It's a lot better to learn your way and everything, and your technique because it fits your form and everything. So you brought me 2 original songs.
Yes.
Tell me about one of them.
One of them is called Hell or High Water. That's my favorite that I wrote. It's kind of based around my grandparents. They've been married for over 60 years.
Oh, wow.
And I look at marriages nowadays, and it's just when the going gets tough, you get divorced. And this is more about unconditional love and being there, even though if it gets tough.
And so this first song you said is what?
It's going to be Hell or High Water.
Hell or High Water.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Well, right here is Requin on Jammin' TV with KD, Hell or High Water.
Even if you let me down, baby, I'll love you more. Even if you hurt me, I'll forgive you in the morning. Even when it's time to leave, I won't let you go. Come hell through high water, I won't let you go. Come hell through high water, and I'm here, yeah, I'm here, yeah, I'm here to stay.
Hey, welcome back to Jammin' TV. That was Requin right there with Hell or High Water. So you wrote that song.
I wrote that song, yes.
So how'd you get the rhythm to that?
I got the rhythm. It's really funny. I used to just write lyrics, and then I would kind of learn a melody with my guitar. But then when I got better at guitar and everything, I started doing melodies. I was actually in the shower, and I just started humming it, and I was like, wow, that'd be really great for a song.
Yeah, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. And everything. So you plan on ever learning any other instruments that you have ideas of?
Probably piano. I really want to learn piano.
Beautiful.
I love piano music, and I don't just want to do guitar and everything. Yeah, piano.
Just the opportunities, I guess. So you brought me another song. Tell me about
Yes,
that one.
it's called Meet Me Halfway. And this song is basically about, it was one of my personal experiences. I was dating someone, and you're getting to that point when you start to realize, oh, they're not perfect, they have flaws. So this song is kind of about, will you still love me even though I'm not perfect, and just accept me for me? So.
Well, nobody's perfect, darling, so
Yeah.
don't ever let people try to convince you that. I don't care who you are. I'm not perfect, you know, and I don't ever put myself above anybody. You know, God didn't put me here for that, and that's not what I'm here for. You know, I'm here to, you know, serve him and serve the people, and that's what my job is. You know, but that's great that you realize that. You know, and so how long did it take you to write this song?
I always remember where I write my songs. I was on the sofa. I was home alone, so I was like, I'm going to take advantage of this. And I just got to thinking, and I was like, you know, I'm not perfect, but if you can't accept me for me, then I'm going to go. So
And he definitely went, huh?
Oh, yeah, I went.
I hear you, man,
Yeah.
because they ain't going to accept you for who you truly are, then you definitely got to get rid of them.
Yeah.
You know, and everything and stuff. But what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, anything scary. I love scary movies.
You know, I had a feeling you was going to say something like that.
The Conjuring is my ultimate favorite at the moment, but I think there's more scary movies coming out next month. So.
Yeah, what ones you thinking about going to see next month?
I think it's called Oculus, something with mirrors.
Oh, wow. But I bet you like October then. You love
Oh,
Halloween.
yes.
Yeah?
I had a Halloween party in my attic.
Right.
In my attic, because
That's a big attic.
my house is over 100 years old. So,
Ooh.
yeah. And then we told everybody that someone was killed up there, and they believed me. So it just kind of fit with the mood.
Over there, because I tell you. So this second song is, you wrote it, and this is Requin, right here on Jammin' TV with KD, and we'll be right back.
I don't mean to hurt you the way that I have. I'm human, I'm impatient, I'm bound to let you down. I'm trying to be everything you need. So if I come up short, can you meet me halfway? Yeah, way, yeah, yeah. Can you believe in us even when we start to rust? Can you still love me through the years, through the old and gray? Yeah. Will you walk away when it starts to rain, or will you get that raincoat? That raincoat, meet me halfway, yeah. I don't mean to be stubborn, even though I am human. I make mistakes, I'm bound to push you away. I'm trying to be everything you need. So if I come up short, can you meet me halfway? Yeah, way, yeah, yeah. Can you believe in us even when we start to rise? Can you still love me through the years, through the old and gray? Yeah. Will you walk away when it starts to rain, or will you get that raincoat? That raincoat. That raincoat. Thank you.
Hey, that was Requin right there on Jammin' TV with KD. Sweetheart, you really got some talent going on there.
Thank you.
Yeah? So you wrote these songs, and how many books did you say you had songs?
3. I have 3 spiral notebooks.
3 spiral.
Yeah.
All of them are music. All nothing
Yes.
but songs that you wrote.
All mine, yeah.
Wow. Man, that's amazing. Can I tell you? So you're going to sit there and got 3 books. I'm sitting there thinking as a record label what I can come up with here. You know, because, ching, ching. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I tell you, it's been wonderful. You know, tell all your friends at Zephyr Hills High School.
Oh,
You
I will.
know, let them all say hello to them all now if you want.
Hi.
Yeah. Make sure everybody sees and watches the show.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, well, I'm going to sit there and enjoyed you being on the show.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, hey, you know what? I'm gonna do a lot more with you. You're gonna come out. My bad. But hey, stay tuned. Right after this, you're gonna be able to come on 1340, 1350, or 1400. You'll be able to talk to Twinkle and Rock Soul Radio, and also talk to Requin right here after this show. So hey, I want to say thank you for being here.
Thank you.
You know, and it's been an honor, and I'm looking forward to doing more things with you in the future.
Me too.
Yeah. All right. Well, I had to say goodbye, baby girl.
Bye.
All right. Well, hey, this has been Jammin TV with KD, and I will tell you, stay tuned. Join us here in just a few minutes. You know, on the radio, 1340, 1350, or 1400. Go to any of the websites, you know, twinkleandtherocksoulradio.com, or, you know, go to Facebook, look up Requin, look up, you know, any of us. Check us out right here at Krazyduck Entertainment Productions, or Jammin TV with KD, all on Facebook, or go to hangingwithkd.com. We'd love to have you. Till next week, same time, same channel. Thank you for joining us.
It doesn't look like it right now, but these people are shifting the balance of power all over the world. Oren Gleish is fighting the president of Colombia. Stephanie Jemison is one of the most feared women in Bangladesh. And Stella Mason is a dangerous element, according to the government of China. These people are all members of Amnesty International. When Oren writes a letter to the president of Colombia, innocent citizens might not be rounded up and killed. When Stephanie sends a fax to the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, innocent women might not be beaten. When Stella sends an email to the President of China, innocent Chinese citizens might not be tortured. And if enough members write in, these things might never happen again. Join Amnesty International during our 40th anniversary and pressure human rights abusers to stop what they're doing right from your home. Amnesty International.
My name is Kalia. I'm 11 years old and I have vitiligo.
It's been very painful watching my child being made fun of by other children and adults who don't understand about vitiligo.
My name is Roxanne. I also have vitiligo. Vitiligo does not discriminate. It affects men, women, and children of all ethnic backgrounds at any age. Vitiligo has profoundly affected my life. When I found the AVRF, I got the support I needed.
My mom called the AVRF, and we got the support we needed. Now I don't feel so alone.
If you or someone you know has vitiligo, contact the American Vitiligo Research Foundation for more information.